In this video, we're going to talk about how to get motivated when we're in those slumps and we just feel drained of our energy. One way that you can really get motivated is really taking the time to craft out minor punishments when you do screw up, because in the back of your mind, it'll keep track of those minor punishments. So when you decide to miss doing homework, your mind's gonna know, if I don't do this, I'm gonna give someone $5. So now you're losing money. So minor punishments like that will just really help hold you accountable. Now you do not want to go overboard with this, because you could start to build a negative relationship with yourself. You also want to give yourself good rewards too for actually taking the time to work hard, because some of us, we just need that reward. Now you really want to make sure that the reward is necessary, and that you actually earned it, because it's very easy for us to start the task, to do a tiny bit and still give ourselves that reward even though we did not do much. Our mind keeps track of that too. And if you keep doing things like that, it's just not really going to benefit you when you actually want to get motivated. Another thing that can help you get motivated is when you're going at that project that is difficult, you really want to end off on an easy spot, because that will help your future character be able to build momentum as you're going at the task. Because if you ended off at a hard spot, you will know that, and that will make you less and less want to get back towards doing that project. But if you're in that bed and then you're thinking, oh, it's gonna be easy, and as you do that small chunk, you'll build that motivation, and then you'll find that it's much easier for you to actually keep going on a task. Another thing that can really be very beneficial towards building motivation is really taking the time to give yourself engaging breaks. Because if you give yourself a break, such as a 10-minute meditation, that'll help refresh your mind and actually help you be focused for the rest of the day. If you eat this nice vegetables, some fruits, that'll also give you the energy too. Now, those good breaks are just very beneficial. Now, if you just decide to just sit back on the couch, lay on your bed, that's just going to make you more lazy, because our mind kind of has this association over bed, and it tends to make a lot of us much more lazy. So if you give yourself a nice break that actually will energize you, you'll be much more motivated to actually want to work, because your brain will be much more clear and you'll be a lot more focused. Another thing that can really help you is also taking the time to figure out what time during the day do you function the best, because some of us, maybe we perform our best in the afternoon, maybe in the morning. Taking the time to figure this out can help us out a lot, because if we're doing a task that is very difficult and we do it in the morning per se, where we function the best, we'll be very motivated to actually do that work, because we'll be in a good mental state. Now, that's not going to be the same if you're doing that project that is difficult in a time period when your mental focus is just slow. Another thing that can really help you is really taking the time to have an outline for your life. Because if you're working, you're doing this, and you do not really have a direction that you're heading in, you're going to start becoming lazy on the job, with your relationships, because you're just treading water. You're not getting anywhere. But if you take the time to just make a small outline of where you want to be in these few years and what you're working towards, you'll be motivated for that and the other things that you're also doing in your life. I myself took time to really be sure that I know where I'm going. I set some big goals, and in the mornings, I gotta say, when I wake up, I do not feel like drained. I do not feel like I want to be sluggish or anything like that. I just want to keep going, and it's because I'm not just treading water. Being motivated is something that we're all going to struggle with, but if you keep some of the things that I mentioned in mind, it will really benefit you a lot, because you'll be able to use them when you do not feel motivated to do work. I make a lot of videos along the lines of this one, and one of them is going to pop up here. I'll also have many other videos on my channel that also discuss a lot of things that you might find valuable. I would encourage you to check them out, especially if you like this video.